So, we are going to be doing a playthrough through Revendreth. I've actually done the first couple quests, I want to say 5 or 6, on a different character. I restarted a new character just to show you guys what's going on. There's no voice acting, or there's not a lot of voice acting in here. There's a couple mobs with some voices. But I just wanted to show you the initial atmosphere of Revendreth. I will likely divide this up into several parts, because who's going to watch a 2-hour playthrough? No one's going to watch a 2-hour playthrough. Like 4 people will. So yeah, we'll split this up whenever I feel like it. And that's about it. Okay, 1 video, 1 storyline. That's an idea. I can do that. We're going to dive in here. Just to show where you spawn in Revendreth, at least on the alpha. This gateway leads to Oribos. I assume there's going to be like a really big magical effect here. It just feels very blank. But I assume there's more coming. So yeah. Yeah. That's happening. So you spawn in here. And yeah, here we go. I realize my sound settings are a little bit too high. Alright, I think we're good. We got the mic volume decent here. Do some playthroughs. Ambience is all the way up. Is the only way to play. Yes, absolutely. But I think we're good. Okay. So you arrive in Revendreth, and the little gargoyle dude. Well, where'd he go? He was right here. Oh, he flew away. He says, Master, the creature has arrived. And Rendell says, is that a new soul? I ain't seen one of them in a while. Cudgelface says, this one looks funny. That's 'cause they is still alive, I think. Don't be insensitive. Rendell yells, welcome, damn soul, to Revendreth, your last hope of redemption. Right this way, and we'll get you sorted. I love these guys. Sorry for the state of things. Usually a Venthyr would be here to greet you. Been a while since we've seen anyone come through that gate. All good, though, as I know the welcome speech better than a good morning whipping. Oh. Well, you ain't like the others. Usually you're supposed to be dead before you come here. Oh well, a sin is a sin, and a stone is a stone as it goes. Let's get you sorted out with your sin stone. This way, if you please. As a newly arrived soul, you should know this is a place of torment and penance. They're so casual about this. Not to fear, though, as you see by these many sin stones, the road to redemption is possible. Each of the sin stones represents a soul that has come to this place and cleansed themselves of their sins, and eventually moving on from this place or accepting the role of a Venthyr. Okay, they're too fast for me to RP walk. Okay, so I'm going to skip the line, because lines are for quarantine grocery stores only. Brahmas, I have seen your name upon many sin stones of newly arrived souls. That's awkward. You've led a most interesting life so far. I'm not going to pick the quest one. I was once a soul like you, though from a much different time and place. In life, I committed unspeakable horrors in the name of justice, and for my crimes was sentenced to this place. It was only after eons of service, of suffering, of penance that the Master saw me fit to join the ranks of the Venthyr. Now I serve as a tormentor and teacher. We Venthyr cleanse souls and harvest sins. I want to ask something else. Sinstone, question mark? A sinstone is a manifestation of the accumulated burdens of your life, wrought in stone. I have none for you, though, as your life is not yet complete. You still have time to correct some of your ways. Haha, that's what you think. Tyrant Soul says... Oh, and for those of you who don't know, we learned this at BlizzCon. The bodiless souls, unless something's changed, the bodiless souls here are species that we don't recognize. So in Bastion, we see a lot of, like, Tauren and Draenei and humans and dwarves. But these bodiless souls are species that our minds don't recognize. They're from other planets. We haven't seen them, and so that's kind of their... otherwise... the Blizzard artist would have to make all the... how do you have a generic, all-encompassing realm of the dead when there's millions of species we haven't seen? Well, the answer is you haven't seen it, therefore you can't recognize it, therefore it appears as this. So Tyrant Soul says, I make no apologies for how I ruled my people. I did what had to be done. If that means I spend centuries here, then so be it. That one's Garrosh. I made the choices no one else would. Now I know why they wouldn't. Ooh. Alright. This guy is... Oh, these guys look so bad. Oh, I can attack him? I don't want to do that. But good to know. Good to know. Alright. So we're going to go pick up... we're going to go learn about the Master. These guys are the Flight Masters here. And I'm voting for the cutest Flight Masters ever. Final judgment comes from the Master. It is he who commands this place. It is he who embraces souls to become Venthyr, the tormentors and eaters of sin. Sire Denathrius, Master of Revendreth, King of the Venthyr, first-blooded, commander of the Stoneborn, the Fangs of the Shadowlands, behold his greatness and weep, for it is by his grace that all you see before you exists. There are always those who are unwilling to work for redemption, or don't agree with their sin stones, or are simply just a bunch of bad apples. Them gets the boot. Down to the maw and never to come back. Take this poor soul, for example. He's on his final warning. Won't even admit he did something wrong. Still thinks he's someone important. Oh, they think they can torture me? They do not know what pain truly is. I will teach them the meaning of torment. He sounds like a Mogu. Alright. This lady is desperate Venthyr. These souls are so close to their final judgment that they are hemorrhaging manifestations regularly that are getting more and more dangerous. We need more souls, fresh souls, if we are to meet the quota the Master and the Grand Steward are asking for. By order of the Grand Steward, all Venthyr of this ward must submit a quota of anima or be subjected to punishment up to and including exile to the Ember Ward. Do not interfere with the extraction process. Ember Ward, that doesn't sound good. I will not submit. Tell the Master when you see him. I defy him. I defy all of you. I was a ruler. I am above all you filthy peasants and creatures. Okay. Hold, creatures. This is a guess, not a charge. Confront your past for both our sakes. You there? I require some assistance absolving the soul. Ready your blade. Am I supposed to attack? Oh, I guess I am. Quick, make yourself presentable. Lord Chamberlain is here. Perfect. Hello, Lord Chamberlain. Hopefully these wretched creatures do not bore you with their inane babble. Look at this. Look at this guy. This guy commands. The great Sire Denathrius, Master of Revendreth and King of the Venthyr, has asked me, his loyal chamberlain, to escort you safely to his personal gardens. This is an honor never before bestowed upon a living mortal. You should feel honored. Come join me in the carriage, and we shall ride to the castle in style. Come, mortal, let us away from this place. Yes, sir. No, but doubt by now you have heard of the Anima Draught plaguing our reality. My master, the Supreme Sire Denathrius, has planned to see us through the dark times. We face this challenge with dignity and remain united behind the master. Oh, work in progress, X. Lord Chamberlain, there's commotion up ahead. Looks like a fight. Rebels just drive either over or through them. They would not dare to... Ah! I had some mad Van Helsing vibes from that angle there. With Hugh Jackman. Best movie ever. What in the name of the master? Should I do voice acting? Beautiful. Look at this guy. This mortal will not become another puppet of the master, General Draven. You sound important. He is your master too. Traitor, release us at once. Ah, that's a poor choice of words. Okay, well, I definitely would bubble myself there, and none of the others. Ooh, carriage is gone. Oh, God. Oh, good. Still not dead yet. You see where the Lord Chamberlain or Cudgel Face landed. I can't get over Cudgel Face. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Every time one of the lads makes it down here... Yeah, for the record, these guys refer to each other as lads. Which... either they don't come back, things that come down here, they sort of stay down here one way or another. Let's make a deal. You're a mall walker. You go find Cudgelface and the Chamberlain while I got this carriage back in service. And we all get out of here before something tries to eat us, and then go to work on us. Ominous. Right, you go find the lads, and I'll get this carriage back in riding shape. Try not to get 8. Try not to get 8. Alright. So now we're down in the spooky swamps. I've done this quest, by the way, so I know what happens. Hello. Nadjia the Mistblade. Mortal and Revendreth, well, you are primed to be at the head of high adventure. The name you may call me is Nadjia the Mistblade, and if I might be so humble as to say, I'm the finest duelist that has ever wielded a sword. Debatable. This trap you found me in was a lesson learned in getting paid in advance. Release me, and my blade is yours to command for as long as I find you interesting. Do we have an accord? Blunt, but alright. Yes, free at last. Come, my new friend, let us bring ruin upon anything. Anything. Bring something. Anything. Just trying to get over ahead of myself when I read. Okay, it's really dark in here, and all my studio lighting is blinding me. Alright. So, this is the body of someone who died. And he's a cool, spooky ghost. Is there any other mobs? No? Alright. AoE here we go. By the way, if the audio's... And this is for my Twitch chat. If the audio's too loud compared to my voice, someone tell me. She says, Devourers, they are chewing at the foundation of our realm. I've never seen so many. So these weird blue spider things, they're not natural here in Revendreth. They're not supposed to be. And they're called Devourer Might. My abilities are way off. Hang on. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, you are terrifying. Unbidden World Eater. Yeah, I'm not going near you. 82,000 health? That's it? Okay. Too far away. I must get closer. So the cool thing about this zone is it's incredibly vertical. There is a lot of layers and a lot of levels. And when I did my first sort of run around exploration, isn't there a dude? Oh, no, I'm not making that. Oh, I can make it. When I first ran around, there was... I noticed... I made the comment that it's pretty much like Suramar, but on a more open world concept. Like there's in-city and out-of-city stuff. Usually Suramar... Can you get off that? What is that? What is that? Yo, that's dope. I got a torch. What does it do? Protects nearby players from the negative effects of the Endmire. Neat. The Mistblade graces us with her presence. And what cage did our Mallwalker here let you out of? Oh, you know me. Different cage. Different age, different cage. Ugh. Now you get to see the true cost of the Anima Draught. It is wasting this place away, consuming it, allowing these infesting creatures to pass into our lands. I do hope you are a talented warrior. As your fame proclaimed. I'm not a warrior, dumbass. Come with me. I should have left him behind for that comment. Anyway, this place is very much like Suramar, but more open world. So in city, out of city, Suramar really had like the outer skirts, and then all the interesting stuff was actually in the city itself. This, as you can tell by the map, like this is all city, and then you got in between the districts and all that stuff. Really cool stuff. I haven't been there questing wise, but like exploration wise, I went to town just literally and explored and had a blast. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain without flying, but that's the best part. What is that over there? Anima steak. I love steak. Where? There's supposed to be another mini quest around here. I haven't seen the dude. Maybe they couldn't have taken it out in 2 days. Oh, potentially drawing out untold horrors. No, that sounds terrifying. Okay. We got a little bit more of these guys. But yes, Revendreth, A+ on its design. I'll show you more of the in-city stuff later. I am excited. And I really hope, again, I haven't been progress that far, but I really hope that the further you progress, a lot of these cities become more friendly to you when you join the Covenant. That would be dope. That was fun. I've never not felt so alive in centuries. Everything about you is just so different and invigorating. I can continue to assist you until you are ready to leave the Empire, but we will have to part ways for a time. I have some unfinished business regarding someone who put me in a cage. Don't cross you. Got it. All right, let's go find Cudgel Face. Oh, that's the big dude. I don't want you. I love how these Venthyr this guy just floats. He doesn't care. Walking's for peasants. Where are you going? Oh, I saved him. God, he was being carried away. Sure, someone's having the same login problems you had in general chat if you're paying attention. Devourers, they're chewing at the foundation. Oh no, you already said that. Ready to go. All right. I am in combat for some strange reason, so we're just gonna do. Oh, there's the dude. There's a little dude, side dude over here. Basically, there's a little drudger over here, and he gets me to pick up some crystals on the ground to light the braziers that he has. The not Nerubians. Ah, good. No one got 8. Carriage is ready to go when you are. Right, lads, all aboard. Ride the carriage. Yeah, I'm not going to do that side quest. I already did it. Accept the quest. We must part ways for now, as I have some vengeance to dispense. I do hope our paths cross again. Try not to die. That's nice of you. Beingard, Draven and his lackeys may still be lurking nearby. There are those disloyal Venthyr and Stoneborn who believe the Master is responsible for the Anima Draught. Such heresy. Come, let us proceed on foot. I do not fancy being flung off a cliff again. Let us proceed on foot as we go on a carriage. So that's probably a bug. Either that dialogue, I already reported this once, that dialogue is supposed to probably happen at the end of the carriage ride, or we weren't supposed to get back in the carriage. Procs way too fast. Yeah, the first time I reported it, I said it should have been at the top of this hill. That dialogue procs. We're not getting the carriage through that. This is unacceptable. The Stoneborn rebels have ambushed a convoy intended for the Grand Steward. He is the local harvester who rules this ward. We need to get through this mess. The bridge on the far side of this conflict leads to Dark Haven. The Master typically keeps some of his own Stone Legion forces there. Carve us a way through, Mawwalker. Destroy any who would delay us. We must not keep Sire Denathrius waiting. Well, that's a little late. This is not some simple raid or protest. These Stoneborn mean to steal the anima this convoy was carrying. The anima was destined to be tithed. I don't know that word. That's a new word. To the master. There is a draught on, and we cannot let the vagabonds and miscreants steal. These are words. Steal our land. Hard-earned anima. Did I do this quest? I think I stopped right after this. Right, so Devours are going to start creeping out of the Endmire soon, and with the Anima Draught putting the squeeze to the fangs, well, we ain't getting help from them until it's too late. Us dredgers could use someone in your line of work, professional destroyer, as it were. If you can spare the time, meet me out at the Dredgewood. We'll scoop up a couple of the lads and see if we can't make a stand. The lads. Good old lads. Lord Chamberlain says, you with the ugly face, ride the carriage off in a different direction as a distraction. It wasn't talking to me. Mortal, we should split up to avoid being an easier target. Try not to die. They really love saying that. The Stoneborn rebels have left behind recruitment pamphlets. Recover these for the Venthyr may earn some much-needed favor. All right. Gotta pick up some of these. Join the rebellion pamphlets. Does it say anything? The master must fall. Join Prince Renethal today. Who's Prince Renethal? We'll find out. Take one of those. Do I have to fight you? Do I have to kill you? No, but I'll help. That is super loud. Shut up.
I require a target.
Alright, we're back with Revendreth leveling. I died there. That was a weird mistake. By mistake, I mean crash. I normally, die when I take on two mini mobs, and I guess I did take on 6, but, you know, whatever. Why don't I have target of target on? Oh, right. Every time this game crashes. Combat. Target of target. There's probably something else I should turn on. Yep, auto loot. Cool. So I'm probably this guy's probably gonna spawn on top of me, but let's just take a quick look over here. Let's just take a little bit of a gander. That looks pretty ominous down there, but look how high. Look, I mean, just look at these levels. This is Van Helsing Surmar. I love it. Where's Hugh Jackman? No, where's Kate Beckinsale? The true RP experience. Play with no action bars. Oh, cool skybox. Alright. Do I have enough of you killed? Oh, I have so many of you killed. Okay.
Too far away.
Too far away. I need to get closer. Alright, so we see here, this lady right here is very much a demon hunter, because she's using a glaive. As you can see, a war glaive, demon hunter. Yep, very much so. Perfect. Shut up while I steal your paper. She was definitely a demon hunter in life, which is why she's allowed to use that weapon.
I do not have a target.
No bitterness in my voice at all. Hey, Brian Halinka, if you're watching this, and there's like 100% chance you're not, give us warglaves, man. Please. Look at that beautiful... Do you have one? No, you have an axe. I don't care about your stupid axe. I need one more. Ah, right there. Don't worry, I'll do a whole separate... Is that gammon? That is gammon. What a... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'll do a second... I'll do a whole second video about warglaves. Alright. We're good. Definitely don't hand it in over there. Okay. Would Brian Halenka even be the right guy to give us warglaves in game? I don't know. I don't know. Jesse, she's a rock. She's a demon hunter. Rebels on the road. Your talent in combat shows promise. Perhaps with a few more centuries and a little humility, we might take something of you. Make something of you. You're not making anything of me. Anima, what have you found? Anima can't... I didn't even read this. Anima within is struggling to escape. Struggle no more. Well done, mortals. Stoneborn require Anima to exist. Stoneborn are the gargoyles that I was killing. Without it, they return to their stone form. This supply hurt them more than destroying 30 of their rebels. Okay. Words of power. The prince always had better penmanship, so he hand-wrote it. He hand-wrote it. Hand-wrote it himself. File things given to me. I will see them probably disposed of. Yeah, give me a handkerchief. Thank you. Across this bridge is the hamlet of Darkhaven. It is fortified by those loyal to Sire Denathrius. These pitiful rebels would not dare approach it. However, getting it to it may prove challenging. Here, I shall carry the anima. You make sure no one throws us back into the Endmire. So I'm doing all the work. Got it. Alright. So I'm just going to race ahead because you're stupid slow. And, like, NPC never wait for me, so why should I wait for you? Hello? Hello? I don't take orders from you. I'm really quite busy. Why are you yelling those words at me? You can't even catch up. You're the worst attackers I've ever seen. Are you even damaging me? Oh, you are, kind of.
I need to target something first.
Like, I don't want to kill them. They're so adorable.
I require a target.
Quivering debris. They're just made of stone, and I just ruined their whole day. It may not look like it, but this rebellion is on its last leg. Those who stand against the Master are fools who will know a new form of pain and suffering. The Stone Legion is not even here yet. This is an outrage. If we do not do something quick, the rebels will overrun this filthy hamlet. Why would you insult the village? They're on your side, dude. Here, take the anima and go activate a few of the Stoneborn defenders along... That's interesting. I will commune. I will try to commune with the Master. So can they, like, mentally talk? We'll never know. We'll never know. All right. So, this guy's brushing a horse, because that's what I want to do in the afterlife. Someone said you've seen other realms. Any of them got dredgers? The lads around here are nice enough, but one does itch to meet someone new after 1,000 years or so. That's incredibly depressing. I'm sorry, dude.
Let us see how well you bargain.
This is one of the only voiced guys that I found during my first run through. Everyone else doesn't have voices, but this guy does. Let me.
You will return.
I love it. Turn up your dialogue. Ambient, shut up for a second.
Your need called to me. The price is not pleasant, but it is fair. Talismans, trinkets, torture tools, all for trade.
Okay.
Let us see how well you bargain. The price is not pleasant, but it is fair. We're done. For now.
Relax. I did wonder what kind of accent these dudes would have. Would they give them like really cheesy, like Transylvanian accents? And I'm pleasantly impressed. Not that I'm ever disappointed with the voice acting in this game, but you know. Witcher 3 Blood and Wine vibes. I was actually expecting nothing like that because we had a lot of that in Kael'thas. So I was expecting something a little bit different. Not that I'm disappointed. I was expecting like, oh yeah, they're not going to do any sort of accent like that. They're going to go for Transylvanian something. They did not. All right, so I got to go turn on some statues. Like on the on button way. Or whatever, whatever works. Whatever works. Oh, right, I gotta pick up the quest item? Oh yeah, I do. It's right next to him. The doy. Alright. So we got one over here.
To the skies.
Love it. Like, I love they have the stone form, and then they have, like, a fleshy-looking form, but they just revert to their stone if they lose their energy. That's kind of cool. Do they have their own personalities? Because they're, like, literally constructs. I like this.
By your command.
I mean, who am I to command you, but alright. Let's get this guy right here. Doing this from the back of my mount, by the way. Thank you, Blizz. Don't make me dismount. And yes, I did choose a Lightforged Draenei, by the way, in the zone with vampires who are likely afraid of the light. Intentionally. I was going to do a Blood Elf Paladin, and then I realized I didn't want to. I'm going to do my Blood Elf playthrough on a mage, I think. Psst. You there. Yeah, you. You that Mawwalker them fangs been going on about? I really want to know what these guys sound like. I figured you'd be bigger. Anyway, the Taskmaster wants to extend his compliments and invitation to visit his workings. That's all in quotations. That's a fancy word for a bunch of rocks me and my mates are digging up. If you're keen on all that, pop down to the Feeder's Thicket and meet with the Fang's courier, a rock. He'll get you sorted right out. Well, that doesn't sound appealing in the slightest. To get down there, jump off the bridge there behind me, or you can fly. There's an elevator over there. I can show you. I want to see him jump off the bridge. Dude, fix your stairs. God. His name is Dimwhittle. I love it. Come on, Dimwhittle. Aw. He didn't jump off the bridge. He cheated. Okay, so I need 2 more of these gargoyles. I don't see any more. Oh, we're good. We're good. Oh, there's like 30 out here. Okay.
To the skies. By your command.
Alright, so Interesting. I don't know if this is intentional, but there's some blue stuff coming out of that wall. Everything's red here. But why is blue stuff coming out? What's going on? What's going on over there? Something fishy's going on. I wonder what's going on. I actually don't know. I'm not like sneakily hinting towards something. I have no idea what's going on over there. Soul anima. But like soul anima here is red. Right? So why is it blue? Like this should be red. Here. There was that picture from... It was in the art gallery at BlizzCon, and it showed anima in different colors in different zones. So in Bastion and Oribos it's blue. Revendreth it's red. In Maldraxxus it's like sickly black and green. In the Maw it's like white and black. And in Ardenweld it's like blue and pretty. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This guy's name is Manny. It's to me... Oh yeah, I reported this. His dialogue should say, "It seems to me to clean... No, it's up to me to clean up after him. Manifestations get popped. I know you can't see it with your eyes, but those things slime all over the place. But a gig is a gig." I did put in a report on that. Okay, so let's go get the flight path and then hand in the quest. The Stoneborn. Oh, you're inside. Okay. Also interesting, just going to point out, we got some familiar looking friends here. A little bit less detail, but I do believe we've seen these guys before near a big dark portal. Intentional? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I like it in here. Oh, these guys don't have names. Their names are the best part. Oi! I heard something about you pulling Rendell and Cudgelface out of the Admire one piece. Limbs not 8 and all. If these guys don't have like the most like run down, I'm thinking like Fable accents. You're welcome round here no matter what them fangs say. Us dredgers appreciate anyone who's willing to stand up for us. Yeah, but if the fangs don't want me, I doubt that you thinking I'm cool is going to mean anything. But I appreciate it, little buddy. I appreciate it. Irish. Little Irish people in the... What do the swole boys sound like? Mistress Mahalia. Quartermaster. All right. Ooh, I like you. You are fierce, lady. Our village is beset by rebels on one side Anatharius' loyal tyrants on the other side. And Anima Draught is ripping our reality apart. And then you walk out of the maw and into my hall. Are you here with good tidings or doom? Show me your wares. Oh yeah, this is the tabard. She sells literally nothing else. I like that tabard. I assume you're going to be a good guy in the end and treat me nicely if you're the quartermaster. This is all that remains of our tithe. What is that word? The Grand Steward is not one for excuses. We may need to gather a second tithe quickly, or he condemns us all to the Ember Ward. Ooh. Lady, I'm trying. So that's interesting. Our village is beset by rebels on one side and Sire Denathrius' loyal tyrants on the other. Where's that coming from? I haven't heard that before. You come during strange times. Every day the tithes we must pay to Grand Steward increase, and our ability to get anima dwindles. What souls we have to work with here are near their final judgment, and we lack the resources to harvest them without endangering the hamlet. If you have the ear of Lord Chamberlain, then you might be able to pass a message to the master himself. Here, take this letter. Please see it makes it to the hands of the Chamberlain. So we can have one of them. They're from Brooklyn. Hey, I'm walking here. Bring out your tithe. Unfortunately, the Lord Chamberlain's gift is insufficient to cover the entire tithe we're expected to provide. Is that the right word for that? One second. Stand by. Pay. Oh, it's payment. Okay. There's 1/10 part of something. Tithe. That makes sense. Tithe. Huh. We're learning, folks. We're learning. I'm learning. Tithe. We're expected to provide the Grand Steward, but it will make a good start. The loss of the Tithe convoy is a terrible blow to our village. Our little community is already suffering greatly from the drought. In the need to meet the Grand Steward's demands, still we must do all our part. We have little time to accomplish this task. Can you help get the tithe from the villagers? Scour the area for every forgotten drop. Get the tithe from villagers where you can, and scour the area for every forgotten drop. Got it. Can I talk to you? No, but you guys are sharply dressed. Damn. I am not going in the right direction, but that's okay. These dark buildings, like, I can't see what's going on because of all the lights I got for stream. All right. Hello, Zandalari. So here we go. Here we go. Did I just miss some cool RP dialogue? Oh well. Alright. Reason for the treason. If you ask me, the timing of the attacks on our convoy is notable. I told Mistress Mahala my suspicions that there's a traitor in the village, but she isn't concerned. It's understandable. She's got to worry about gathering a new tithe. I've taken it upon myself to figure this out, and I could use your help. I'm making discreet inquiries, but I can't be seen speaking with the help. That's where you come in. You can be my assistant sleuth. Speak with the help. You see, there has to be a traitor in our midst. Someone had to know the right time to attack the convoy. Sounds like something a traitor would say. Okay, alright, alright. Just gonna go get my... What am I supposed to grab over here?
I must get closer. I am out of range.
Why? What?
I must get closer.
Why is that up so high?
Too far away.
Okay. This guy's name is Globnob. That's about suspicious activity. Don't know nothing about no sneaky business. All them things I clean up go into the pile. Over ear. I'd put on an Irish accent, but I'd probably offend someone. Them fangs is messy tossing the rubbish about here and there. It's all ear till I chuck it over the edge into the mire. That's one way to dispose of your garbage. Have a rummage then. Suspicious message? I'm literally throwing boots out. Crumpled parchment covered with fine calligraphy. Nusiog Etit. Tithe goes soon. Got it. Alright. Oh, we got some anima over here. Why is it just lying around? That seems very unproductive for a village going through a drought. But I'm not from here, so you know what? I won't judge their way of doing things. I'm judging their way of doing things. We are nothing if not expert at suffering. We will get through this. Request tithe. Another tithe, but I have no souls left to guide to redemption and no surplus of anima. Did Mistress Mahala not tell you to exempt me? Easy, dear. I can tithe for us both. Oh no, Veronica, you cannot spare the anima either. We must tell Mistress Mahala that this is possible. No, we must all make sacrifices. I know you do the same for me. Oh, too much. Oh. Don't hurt yourself now, Veronica. Well. Sorry, lady. Are there things inside? Let's find out. ambience just goes fucking silent. It's silent as a crypt, literally. Okay, it's really spooky down here. I'm not going down. It's the extent of my horror gameplay on stream. Thank you for joining me. All right. And scary ambience on cue. Perfect. No, I don't want to go there. Oh, the peasants have asked for help, have they? Those who are loyal would know that sacrifices are essential to the survival of Revendreth. Yes, these are dark times with Anima and New Souls both being in short supply, but we must all do our part, no matter how painful. Seems a little bit not caring. Oh, you are an imposing lady. Hi. Mawwalker, I am General Kael. Those Stoneborn who remember their oath to the Master under my command. The path between here and Sardonathrius is no longer secured by my forces. I am pulling my troops from this war to support the Master's will elsewhere. Sardonathrius has dispatched me to bring you directly to him. Miskia can carry you. Well, you're going to have to wait. I have a mission to do here first. What do you have for me? I suppose suspicious activity. Ah, suspicious. Our glorious masters can only send messages that reek of intrigue and scheming. A blunt message would be strange. Can't help you, Mawwalker. Love it. Writing backwards. I get it now. You. Give me your tithe, sir. This is so unfair. I've already given what I could. Maybe I can get a bit more. Let's see. Harvest Anima. So that's what Anima looks like in Revendreth. The vampires are draining blood, get it? Which is actually, I thought about this yesterday. We must all make sacrifices, the Master demands it. The soul is devoid of anima now, fully drained. There will be no redemption after countless years of suffering. A pity. Wow. That sucks. That dude went through so much suffering, and now he gets no redemption. Damn. That poor dude. I mean, he was a dick in life, so I guess it doesn't matter. Screw you. But yeah, I thought about this yesterday. I thought, okay, if they're ever going to put like a vampire, you know, the only vampires we've really seen in World of Warcraft have been the blood elves in Northrend with Arthas, the Blood Queen, and all that, and they were like literally vampires. So when you see the zone first announced at BlizzCon, like I remember thinking like, how are they gonna do the whole blood thing? And then it was kind of cheeky, Blizzard, that they're making the anima in this zone particularly look like blood. So they still have the whole vampire feeding aesthetic. I like it. I like it. It's kind of a, considering like no one goes to these zones with blood except for you. How would they possibly get more blood? So I like that. Anima is the lifeblood. They would have stakes, but they revitalize them instead of kill them. Interesting. Yeah, Sand Lane, thank you. That's the word I can think of. Blood elves. We must all do our parts. Request tithe. These souls in my charge simply can't give more. I will have to give of myself rather than risk them. See, you're pretty cool. That dude up there, that dude was just a dick. Too much. Okay, well, calm down. Don't vomit. I don't know what to do if you vomit. Hold your hair back and pat you on the shoulder from afar, I guess. No, we gotta get more over here. Alright, so who else could possibly offer me some anima? Just lying in crates? Why is this stuff just lying around? Like, that seems like a something to be executed for. Someone should be punished for that. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you. I must complete the ritual of atonement before either of us can speak with you, stranger. Of course you are, Kael'thas. Your judgment day approaches and you realize the weight of your sins. Brace yourself. The atonement ritual begins. Do I interrupt this? This is gonna suck if I do.
I do not have a target.
My sins in life were terrible. Well, I'm glad you realize that. Manifestation of fear, manifestation of fear. Just fear. Good old gross Shaw model. We're just gonna turn that further down. So did you just keep spawning? I think you just keep spawning.
I need to target some.
Oh, well done, Kael'thas. How do you feel now? I am somehow lighter. I do not fear. That is not surprising. Your sins exert a terrible weight upon you. Our unconventional effort has been successful. I will petition the accuser for your judgment. What point is there in all the rituals if we don't save our charges from the maw? Suspicious? No, not really. Maybe Kael'thas knows something. Has it to say anything? How do I know what is suspicious? You must speak if you know something useful. It's the right thing to do. As you say, most forget the souls can still observe them. Samu and Ilka quarreled over the Tithe and Draught. I don't know what it means. I don't know that it means anything. Okay, alright. So these guys actually care about the anima that they're extracting. They actually care about these guys that they're trying to help redeem. I like that. Except for that one dude who just said, fuck you. Alright, 80%. Come on. There's 20% more to find. I'm literally digging in puddles here. I am the esteemed Maw Walker, and you have me dripping through puddles. Do you not know who I am? Can this dude torture this soul again? Oh, this guy's gonna do it again. You're a dick, dude. Darkhaven villager. You're real garbage. No, not again. I can't. I must all make sacrifices. The master demands it. Yikes. That was weird that I had to talk to him twice. That feels like a bug. Have you identified the traitor yet? Well, isn't that interesting information you've dug up? Ilka and Samu argued, you say, and a coded message as well as indicating that the tithe was going to be delivered soon. You figured it out. It's clear to me now who betrayed the village and that we need to do what we need to do about it. You deliver invitations to a meeting to our... I'll prepare. Well, look at this cloak that's clearly from Najdatar. Please don't delay. We don't want the traitor to know that we know what we know. Alright. I'll go over here. You look so comfy. Look at that power stance just sitting there. Look at that. I love these guys. Oh, how interesting you are. Are those your real ears? Are they? Yep, those are my real ears. You're new. What's this? Lost just is having a meeting? Splendid, I should attend at once. I do so love the chaos he incites. Nah, you definitely know what's going on, don't you? You know. I know you know. She's manspreading. 100%. I've never looked at the mailbox. It's neat. Samu. Hello, Samu. You have a floating scroll, and that's amazing. Can't you see I'm busy? Okay, you're a dick. Can't you see I'm busy? What does Lastros want now? Could this be covered in a note instead? As per my last note. Latest link, sparkling face cream, not yet implemented. Thank you, sir, for doing the proper testing. I don't like how quiet these buildings are. Bring out your tithe. I wasn't sure this could be done. Very impressive. Yeah, good luck doing it next time, though. Get rid of that, 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 and get rid of that. Nope, I keep going up those stairs to leave. That's not the exit. All right, secret plan underway. Traitor confronted. Oh, yeah, we're going to confront, all right. It's in the spooky, quiet building. What now, Lashjos? Unlike you, I'm busy. Got him. Now, Samu, tell us all about it, Lashjos. Who did what to whom? Simply delightful. Make light of this if you must, but I know you betray the village. Ilka? Oh, they all have crossbows. Shit. I have no idea what you're talking about, Lashjos. You've made a mistake. Easy there, Lashjos. Stop pointing that crossbow at Ilka. What proof do you have? Her coded note about the tithe, for one. It doesn't matter. You don't need proof when you have instinct. Instinct, you, that's rich. You're addled. Lajos, I don't know. Besides, a little birdie told me that Samu has been using his position to skim Anima off the top of the tithe. What? That's ridiculous. Trust me. On this, you've made a mistake. Everyone, calm down. Lower those crossbows or I'll shoot you. Did they all just shoot each other? Oh, what a mess. Inconvenient that my note about the tithe was found a little whisper here and there, and they were willing to blame each other. So is that it? They're dead? Nice that it all worked out in the end. Thanks for the intentional help. Okay. I didn't realize they'd murder each other, but we do what we must for the greater good. Denathrius must go. Farewell. This would be a good time for the guards to come down and find me standing over all their bodies. What quest was that? Summary Judgment? I'm going to put in a bug. Because it's too late to put in an actual bug on the quest. The 3 Venthyr murder each other, but they're... What's the word I'm looking for? They're not dead. Usually when mobs kill each other, they have no health. But their health remains at 100%. They just randomly... There we go. Submit. Definitely incomplete, as they didn't even shoot each other. They just threatened to shoot each other, and they all just dropped dead. There was no actual crossbow shooting or nothing. Okay. All right. This lady looks super important, and I told her to wait, so she's probably going to kill me. He's being older than your world. Neat.
Stormright's blessing.
I didn't expect him to talk. Yeah, that traitor revealed herself, and I literally could not even. Stone Legion, you are attackable, so don't hit any buttons. Got it. Call. Stop holding back. Let my forces crush Draven and his traitors. Draven is not our threat. Their prince has fallen, and their rebellion is in shambles. Only the accuser remains to issue order. The accuser? She still holds a harvest medallion? How are we going to defeat her? Now you know why we need this Mallwalker alive. These guys are cool looking. I'm important, according to them. Yep, you're right, ladies. There was no gunshot in the RP, and it must be incomplete. Wait, please, Mawwalker, allow me to announce you to the master. I guess. Work in progress. Oh, I teleported ahead. My children, I know the suffering you have endured. Why is he saying my children? This is definitely the wrong name. I fear further sacrifices must be made if Revendreth is to survive this crisis. Begging my master's pardon. Yeah, the names are really messed up here. I humbly present the Wawmocker. The Wawmocker. That belt, though. Ah, the mortal who escaped the inescapable prison. A living soul restoring hope to the realms eternal. Wawmocker, I am aware of your urgent request for Anima. Under normal circumstances, I would of course oblige. Sadly, you arrived in the midst of a violent rebellion. Our resources are stretched perilously thin. Zoom in on my crotch. Alright. This drought has left my people desperate. Starving, and some even defiant. Was that Pat looking at me? But if you were to aid our cause, then I could gravely provide the aid you seek. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so... I can't even put a bug on that quest? How do you report that? Okay, so we're going to put in here... Bug. Cutscene. After the master awaits has incorrect... That is a misspelling. Names on the speakers. When Denathrius, how do you spell his name? Doesn't matter. Talks, it says Lord Chamber is talking, and vice versa. Obviously, the scene is incomplete, but just letting you know. I think they know. Obviously they know, but I'm not going to just, you know, it's just in case. It's obviously says incomplete, but, you know, it's there. Just because it says incomplete doesn't mean I can't put a bug. Just letting you know. Alright, let's look at this guy's sword. Even though his sword spell effect is literally floating in his hand. Suspiciously looks like other rune blades that we've seen. Promise, a proud Draenei paladin. I know your name and your deeds. I can taste your regrets and your shame. Most importantly, I know what you might become. You can be the beacon for the Shadowlands to rally behind, the symbol my people need to set aside these petty squabbles and help fix the problems that afflict all reality. Before you stands the Court of Harvesters, my most loyal and trusted Venthyr. Where once there were 7, only 4 remain. Introduce yourself to them, for where they go, my power follows. Accept the Master's boon. Alright. It resembles a Nathrezim rune blade. I don't like how it floats. Is it animated? Is it living? And before the sword is Kael'thas. No, I like the runes along the sword, and I like you could just say every rune blade looks the same, but it has the same sort of general, similar aesthetic as both Apocalypse and as Frostmourne. And I actually did yesterday compare the runes on it. So, interesting. Alright, who am I talking to? These guys. Oh yeah, the guys with the necklaces. Give me your necklaces. The Grand Steward, Harvester of Envy. You stand before the Grand Steward, Harvester of Envy, High Servant of the Master and Keeper of the Downtrodden. And you help squash some of the rebels that were invading my ward I will have you know I chose not to intervene, as it was more important for those under my dominion to learn to fend for themselves and prove where their loyalties lay. We do not need you here. We are fine on our own. Okay, you're a dick. Got it. The Fear Stalker. Ah, Draenei. What an interesting scent your soul has. Very distinct. I'm known as the Fear Stalker, harvester of dread. In my forest, I am the predator, and the souls my prey. You should come visit sometime. I'm sure it would be very enlightening. I like your bear thing. The Stonewright, harvester of wrath. So, you were the one who slew the Stoneborn outside Darkhaven. I'm sure you did what you thought was right. Most people do. I'm known as the Stonewright. By my hammer and chisel were crafted the first Stoneborn. Interesting. And I see each as my child. They are all brothers and sisters in arms, and now they wage war on each other in this short-sighted rebellion. The Master believes you can bring an end to this conflict. Of that I have no doubt. I only hope it is the right end. So you're accepting, but you over there, you're just an asshole. Alright. Harvester of Desire. Oh, hi. So, you've been to the Maw. No, I haven't. Fascinating. I must have you to one of my parties so you may share your stories of that place. You may have encountered some of my former acquaintances there. Oh, I am the Countess, Harvester of Desire, command the castle ward and her many districts. I spare Sire Denathris the burden of having to deal with the nobles. Good luck with the Master's task. I am hosting a number of wagers amongst the nobles for how long you might last. Try not to die too soon. Your arrival is the most interesting thing to happen since Prince Renethil rebelled. House Sinfang, House Duskmire, House Briarbane, I read it as Brisbane, and House Darkvane. Neat. Alright. Step forward, Mawwalker, and I shall bestow you a taste of the power that Revendreth can offer. Alright. Oh, no, you didn't do that for long. Okay. Venthyr, Revendreth, attend and learn. This new arrival is my guest. I should be accorded all rights and privileges therein. Hollows the target area, dealing... Neat. Neat! Alright, cool. Now, Mawwalker, arise as a weapon of ordained power within my dominion. Yes, sir. Got it. Lord Chamberlain, I hereby charge you with bringing an end to this failed rebellion. I like your cloak. For this task, I lend you Prince Renethil's medallion, as well as the might of our dear friend, the Mawwalker. Bring the accuser to me, and her medallion shall be yours. The prince has already promised to another faithful ally. Your generosity is as vast as your wisdom, master. Your will be done. Interesting. So these medallions have power, but he's only lending it to him. But if we go and get the accusers, then... Got it. Alright, cool. You know what? I'm going to put in a bug report on you. How do you do that again? Press F6. Problem. What is the issue with this creature? His cloak is too cool. No. His sword glow is separate from the sword. Sword sits on his back. Glow sits at his side where the sword would be if he wielded it. Done. Get out of here. Interesting that this guy has some cloven hooves. He's got some legs that others don't, aside from the Stoneborn. But like, interesting. He's the only Venthyr that has feet like that. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Have I seen you before, Echelon? You that same dude back there? Are you here in two places, people? Nope, you're not. You're different. All right. You heard Sire Denathris. Today I ascend to the Court of Harvesters. You are fortunate to have the honor of witnessing my rise to power. The traitors have barricaded the bridge ahead. Clear a path for me so that I might cross it undisturbed. Nothing can stand against me now that I have a Harvester's medallion, but I will not waste my power on this rabble. All right. Good night, Chandran. By the decree of the Master, the accuser is to be imprisoned and shall assume control of the halls of Atonement. All who resist the Master's decree will be executed. Executed. Alright. Let us go down here. Well, you guys just look really cool. The accuser yells, "We reject your decree, your false claim to the seat." Where are you yelling from? Do I not see you? Can I target you? Nope, you're just screaming. Got it. "We reject your decree, your false claim to the seat and the corrupt master. In your defiance, you reveal the vast pride within you, accuser. You are unworthy of your title, your privilege, and your power. And you are unworthy of existence. Approach my halls, and I will prove it." Damn. Avowed. Alright, so I'm just gonna kill everyone.
Too far away.
I like how casually these guys are fighting with their hands out like they're dueling. I yield. The master isn't. Oh, I don't kill them. Fighting for their debuff. Surrender. Fighting for the other side for now. Nice. I like that. Nice touch. Captured. Oh, neat. Alright. Hello. Oh, I totally pissed off the little guy. That's okay. You, get over here. And we're gonna go down here.
I am out of range.
I'm not gonna attack my little frantic mason. Oh, he's gonna come anyway. Well, time for you all to die. Mercy, it is hopeless to resist the master. Oh, I kill him. I totally murdered him. Your own sin stone grows. It was wrong for the master. Why is this guy still attacking me? How does leveling feel? Leveling is actually not bad. I'm taking this pretty slowly because I'm reading everything out loud, but I haven't actually done a lot of quests, and we're already 1/3 in. You're making me kill you, and you sound like a blood elf, night elf. Neat. So we just gotta kill everything here. All right, I can do that.
I stand with the accuser.
Ah, you're voiced. I love it.
I will enjoy humbling you.
Siphon blood. Why do you want my blood? You have no use for my blood.
We will break you, like all the rest.
After they surrender... Actually, I will put this in the bug report. Okay, you know what? No, you're gonna get a report. After they surrender, they keep attacking. Alright. Look how easily the Defiant fall. Their souls have been hollowed by arrogance. You are the most hollow of all, Lord Chamberlain. That was a lady.
I stand with the accuser. I need to target something first.
Did I just throw him over the edge? I think I did. You win, I submit to the Master's will. Alright, good job. Good job. No, I'm done with you. Don't attack me. Whoa!
Your arrogance.
That was cool. I liked that. Come on, do you get tackled off? No? No? That's disappointing. You're late. Well... Lord Chamberlain will cross the bridge when it pleases him. Before he arrives, you will seize the accuser's sin stone. Wise Venthyr, like Lord Chamberlain, hide their sin stone so they can never be used against them. The accuser is too proud to hide her sin stone. Instead, she puts it on display for all to see, boasting of the many, many sins she's overcome. Proud, arrogant, most importantly, foolish. Her sin stone lies on the altar before us, seemingly unguarded. Retrieve it, seemingly. Alright, alright. Well, this is definitely a trap. Inquisitor, ward my sin stone and fly to safety among our people. I will deal with the intruders personally. Inquisitor Stelia. Oh, there you are. Hi. I warned you, Malwalker. Your ignorance is not innocence. I will spare you this one time. Do not return. I got the achievement. You try to stay on your feet, Malwalker. You're embarrassing yourself, and by proxy, me. Alright, you're getting a little bit arrogant there, sir. Spoilers, Ashura. Jeez. Is that truly the best you have to offer? You never truly escape your past, Malwalker. Every Venthyr once entered Revendreth as a soul burdened by the immortalities, not immortalities, of their mortal lives. Like all souls, they carve their true names and most shameful transgressions into sin stones. Knowledge that, got it. I shall keep the accuser busy, kill those inquisitors. Just picks me up. Alright. Let's go, Bat Daddy. Sin stones are most powerful and despised weapons in Revendreth. When everyone's running from their past, the worst thing you can do is rub their noses in it. Before flying away, Echelon shouted an additional command. Expropriate Tamel as well. He will know how to exploit the sin stone properly. So I'm trying to get her Inquisitor's stones. Got it. Oh, sorry, little Mason dude. Alright. Got a couple keys.
Too far away. I am out of range.
Digging escape tunnel. That didn't seem like that was the right one. Neat. Alright. Why am I digging a tunnel out of those things? It's if the door closes on you. Oh. Neat.
Your arrogance stains this realm.
Isn't that the whole point of this realm, though? If I wasn't arrogant, I wouldn't be here.
I will never be forgotten. I will not yield.
Ah, there we are. A long list of murderous sins. Okay. Good to know. Oh, there's a little dude. Chisel Grump! Well, you don't look at the rest of them, do you? Chisel Grump shrugs. Doesn't bother me. Keep my head down and do my job. Make sure these sin stones stay in good shape. Keep breaking my tools, though. Bring me some more chisels and I'll teach you an old treasure construction trick. Okay. Neat. I cannot allow you to take Temel. You don't understand his power. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere with you. The Sin Herald. Huh. Alright, Temel, let's see what you're worth.
I require a target.
This guy has a lot of health. I surrender. Temel, you must obey the Mawwalker now. As you command. Be my warning, Mawwalker. Denathrius has lied to you. No. He wouldn't do that. I refuse to believe that that guy is bad. The walking Nathrazim looking guy can't possibly be a villain.
I do not have a target.
Alright, I need 2 more.
I stand with the accuser.
Do you? Because I don't see you anywhere there. Oh, there you are. Shush. Be gone! Ah. I'm just trying to steal your tools. Do you mind? I really would like it if the music was implemented in the zone, so we had, you know, something to listen to in the background, but we don't. Because the vampires don't like music.
I need to target something first.
So what is Denathrius' connection to the Nathrazim? Oh my god, I just killed you. Denathrius is a Denathrazim. Is he like the OG? Are his kids the first Nathrazim? Got those chisels yet? Yeah, these will last me a while. Alright, I'll show you this trick of making a barricade quickly. I'll give you my spare hammer for the first one. But that's all you're getting from me. Find the rest yourself. Alright, alright. We must kill both the Inquisitors to disrupt the spell protecting the accuser's Sinstone. Inquisitors hide their Sinstone to protect themselves. Good, Temel will know how to exploit this Sinstone. Echelon eyes Temel suspiciously. I never liked this runt. Since the dawn of Revendreth, Temel has been charged with proclaiming the sins of souls for all to hear. Every soul here, including the Venthyr, has been forced to endure his wrathful pronouncements on at least one occasion. He will know how to wield Inquisitor Stellia's Sinstone to break through her defenses. Simply command him to do so after you locate the Inquisitor and eliminate her. Neat. Okay. I will locate the second Inquisitor and meet me back here. Got it. Alright, Inquisitors. Immune to damage. Stellia, her true name, Zilki the World Reaper, who unleashed the unstoppable plagues. You're repeating your lines there, buddy. Who wiped out entire worlds. You're not gonna finish there, buddy? No. No, I definitely think your dialogue's bugged. Get over here. Try that again. I name Inquisitorial, her true name, Zilki the World Reaper. You dare accuse me? I have overcome every sin on that stone. Who murdered countless in pursuit of knowledge. Whose perfect toxins desolated entire species. Who wiped out entire worlds. Damn, girl. Does her sins change if you if you get him to read it out again? That would be cool if it did. I'm gonna do it again. My name is Zilki the World Reaper. Okay. Who created suffering in order to study it. Who murdered countless in pursuit of knowledge. Oh, she does have cool multiple sins. Whose finest virtue was unintended. Oh. Do not listen to him. The runner since when weakens accuser. How long do you think until my underlings eliminate your second Inquisitor? Oh, she's actually named as Zilki the World Reaper. Weakened by the revealing of her true name and sins. Interesting. Interesting. I like that. That's a cool little thing. What species was Zilki? Oh my god, there's like a million.
We will break you like all the rest.
So the pathing of this quest is really weird because it sends me back literally to run through a million mobs. Not that I'm complaining because I don't, it shouldn't be instant easy mode. But like, usually when you complete a quest, it sends you, I guess I could have went that way to clear. Interesting. He should have given me a quest to kill some of these guys on the way, so I had a reason to kill them. The ward on the Accuser's Sinstone is weakened by the Inquisitor's death. We must kill both Inquisitors before the ward will fully fall. We can access the Accuser's Sinstone. Got it. Cool. Inquisitor Wilhelm has taken exceptional precaution to protect his Sinstone. Broken into several pieces and hidden from sight, he believes Sinstone would be safe from us, but his plan had the same weakness as most. He trusted weak-willed underlings. I interrogated several judges to learn where they helped the Inquisitor hide the broken fragments of his Sinstone, find all the fragments, and bring them to me. Okay. Inquisitor Wilhelm hid the pieces of his Sinstone along the path above. Find them while I find him. Oh, good. There's a bonus thing to actually kill things here. Good. All right. We are going to stop here for now, guys. This is playthrough part 1 of Revendreth. Okay, so final thoughts on that first playthrough. Loving Revendreth so far. It definitely, as I said at the very beginning, has that Suramar Van Helsing feel. We saw at BlizzCon that Anima takes different form, different colors, and I love even more seeing it in action how it does look like they're draining blood from their enemies, even though it has nothing to do with blood. That one mob told me he wants his blood. My blood. That seemed a little weird, considering these vampires have nothing to do with blood. But I enjoyed seeing that. Seeing this rebellion kind of jumping into the story in the middle of the rebellion, or on its last leg. Usually you see things like that unfold, so it's kind of, it makes it feel that the action didn't start because I arrived. I kind of arrived in the middle of turmoil. And I'm really excited to replay through all of this again with all the audio and the intended effects and everything. Loving Revendreth so far, loving just the general atmosphere and just the Venthyr. I didn't think I would like the Venthyr so much. I like vampires, I like werewolves, I like that kind of fantasy, but I was honestly really hyped for Bastion. But I haven't done Bastion yet, but Revendreth is getting up there. It's actually, I am looking more and more forward to playing through it. I decided to play through this particular zone because I initially went in thinking, oh, I won't be that excited for Revendreth. Visually it looks cool. I just, I thought the Venthyr, I don't know. It didn't jump out at me, aside from going, hey, you look cool with your Gothic Victorian look. But now, aside from them still looking cool with their Gothic Victorian look, I do love the storyline here, so I will not have a problem replaying this in full with all the added stuff that is obviously missing from the alpha. I'll be back with part 2 shortly, and we'll continue on with this rebellion and the Inquisitor and the accuser, and not the Inquisitor, the accuser and Lord Chamberlain, and see where we stand at the end of that questline with our buddy. You can't see on screen. Temel is our new buddy. I feel like I don't like this character. He better talk in the final version. Until then, guys, we'll see you for part 2.